I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what has been going on in the day. So second day unemployed. I feel like I got a lot of stuff done. There was a lot of things I had to figure out. I kind of had to play with and make sure I reached out to the right people, make sure I worked on the right things, kind of coming into the weekend to then come into next week ready to kick ass, take names, get out there, get the resume out there, start doing some interviewing, and obviously start doing some freelance work. So had a couple good conversations today with different people about getting freelance work. So that's fantastic. I think I'm going to be able to work on that next week. So hopefully there's some income there from that kind of freelance work. Obviously a lot of web design stuff, and that's fine. You know, if I can find some photography or video work, we're gonna make that happen too, and I'm excited about that. So what I did is Evernote is one of those things I know a lot of people use, but I didn't really want to do Evernote, and so I kind of looked around for different options, and I found an application called Bear, and so that's something that I set up. I set up myself a little checklist of things to work on a daily basis, and then I can kind of take those and move them throughout the day. I can make different notes, I can tag things, stuff like that. So definitely woke up this morning, got in a good workout. You got to make sure that you keep that going. So got in my workout, which is fantastic. Then I went to the unemployment office, as you do. So even then I got a chance to meet up with my previous boss, which is weird to say because it's only 2 days ago he was my boss, but today he's my previous boss. Got all my stuff from the office, turned in all my stuff, signed all the paperwork I needed to sign. So I guess we're good there. Went to the unemployment office and found out that I had to do all the unemployment stuff online, not at the office. So filled out all the paperwork online that I needed to fill out for unemployment. So hopefully that goes through, and I learned that I'm, in the right place for all of that, and that Rockfish okays all that kinds of stuff, and then we're good to go there. And then what did I do? I worked on my resume and finances. Because holy crap. So yeah, I mean, with finances, it's one of those situations. What do we have to have? What could we maybe keep? And what do we need to get rid of? That's kind of where it's at. So I now have a much better plan coming in the next week of the things that I need to cancel, the things that Tam and I need to talk about to figure out, like, what do we need to work on? Do we need to keep this? Should we just cancel it? And then how we prioritize the things that we have to keep. And I think that in itself is interesting. As always with a resume, I go to my friend Emily Gordon, now Emily Porter, because she's married for the past couple years. Go her, exciting. She's kind of that sounding board that comes off a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but she's really OCD and really anal retentive about the stuff that I'm not. And so that's what I like talking to her about, because she's like, Brian, don't be stupid. You're dumb for not paying more attention to this. And I'm like, I know, that's why we're talking. Like, that's why I say, hey, look, here's my resume, help me out with it. Or, hey, here's this piece of paper, make it better. So there's those kinds of things. Some of the stuff I didn't get to go to today, I wanted to work on the Sprinter video a little bit more. I've got to keep replacing speakers. Of course, Sure Shots video. So I'm working on a behind the scenes video for Sure Shots magazine. That'll be out March 28th. So pay attention to a couple people's different channels. I can't tell you who because they're on the cover. Yay! Gotta sell some seat time stuff. Gotta go to the storage unit tomorrow. We gotta consolidate some of that crap so we can cut down the crap that we have in storage and potentially get a smaller one there. I'm working on something very specific for seat time. It'll be a very cool history video of a certain type of bike. I think you guys are going to enjoy that. Yeah, so there's just that kind of stuff going on. I think I'm going to try to do that, though. A daily list. Things that I want to get accomplished. And then ones that I do not get them accomplished, that's okay. Move them on to the next day. The ones that are done, move them off, and just keep going that way. So, yeah. I don't know. It's been interesting. I think I'm going to come into Monday trying to kick ass and take names. So, again, if you guys have any advice, you have any questions, you have any comments, you have any retorts, I'd like to hear them. You know where to put them. Put them in the comments. Thumbs up this shit if you enjoyed it. I'm going to go drink some more of my vodka. Yeah. Remember, Brian Pierce, your purveyor of awesome. See you next week or tomorrow.